Right, now, as mentioned in the last video, I'm going to show you now how to create a link in your email, so that if you wanted to send an email to your list and have somebody click on a link to take them to a particular web page or a website or an article of something, the link will become active. In other words, they'll be able to, your prospect or your contact will be able to click on that link and it will take them to that particular web page. Right, now, the first thing we need to do is pull out one of the emails I've just used. So we're going to go to reuse a sent message. And, okay, there's the first one that I did. You might remember that first one. And then there's the one with the personalization in it. Okay, so let's pull this one out, the personalization one. So we'll go over here to where it says reuse this message again. So we covered this in the previous video. Okay, and let's just scroll down to where the video, to where the email is created. Now, I'm just going to get rid of this stuff here. Right, and let's just say you've written a paragraph and you've said something like, you know, hey, you should check out this wonderful article I've just discovered on fat loss or weight loss or whatever it is. Click here to go to the site. And so we'll just write in, say, click here. Right, I'll just take that capital L out because it looks terrible. Right, now you want to, let's say you want to make click here active. Right, now what we're going to do now is go to, let's say this is the article. Oops, sorry, I'm just getting a bit late. There it is. Okay, let's just say this is the article, and I found this article on the internet. It's called Why Dieting is a Lot Like a Financial Crisis. And yeah, it's an interesting name for an article. An article like that would get your attention. An article header would get your attention, something like that. Okay, so you've read through this and you'd like to send it to your list so that people in your list can read it. Right, so what you need to do is copy the link address up here. And how you do that, this is the address bar of your browser. Quite simply, you just click in there, one click, and it should highlight the whole lot. If it doesn't, then you click over here where there's a blank part and hold the mouse button down and then just scroll it over like that. Alright, but by far the easiest is to just click in there with the left mouse button, and then with the right mouse button you just go like this, click in it, and then go down to where it says copy and left click on copy. Now what that does is it copies that link to the clipboard of your computer. Now every computer has a clipboard, you can't see it, but it's there, and what it does is it copies the last thing that you've copied and it pastes it onto the clipboard, ready for you to paste into whatever else you want to paste it into. Now most of you will probably know this, but I know that there are some people that don't know this, so I'm just treating this you know, for like this, just for the sake of beginners. Okay, so let's go back over to the link, the email that we're creating, and we want to make this click here active. Right, so what we need to do is select that. Right, and what you do to select it is you click and hold the mouse button down and scroll over it, just like that. Okay, and it selects that. Right, once again, you use the left mouse button, you move the mouse pointer to the side of it, just like that, click and hold down the mouse button, and this is the left mouse button, and then you just move to the left like that. You can do it from the right. I could do it from over here and do the same thing, click and hold down the left mouse button and scroll to the right. I can do it on one word, just like this. Right. Or I can do the whole sentence, or a whole sentence, just like this. Right. And whatever you choose to highlight. So as I mentioned, we're just going to use the word click here, and so we just click the left mouse button, hold it down and scroll to the left and release, so that it's like that. And what will happen is this little button up here will become active, and it says, the text for that there says insert edit a hyperlink. Insert edit a hyperlink. Okay, so what that's going to do once I click on that is open up a little box where I can copy that, paste that link in from that web page, and make this an active link. Okay, so let's just do that. Click on this, insert, edit a hyperlink. Here's the box. Loading. Please wait. Okay, now in here where it says address, right, you click in there and paste it in there. Just like this. Right click, go down and select paste. Okay, now I've just taken that address here, which is the same address that article is on, and how you can test to make sure you've got the right page is you click the preview button here. See, there's an arrow there and it says preview. So you click that and there you go. Why Dieting is Like a Financial Crisis by Nick Nielsen. Okay, so that's how that works. Alright, so quite simply you just click OK, and I want you to keep your eye on this area over here where it says click here. Once I click this OK button down here, just watch what happens over there. There you go. See that? It's a link. Alright, so it's ready to go. Now you can also do the same. I'll just show you quickly here, just so that you can make your email address active. You can do the same thing. Highlight that. Right click on it, if it will do it. No, it doesn't look like it's going to do it. Okay, well what you can do is you can take that same email address and make it active, and what we'll do is we'll type it in instead. Now what you need to do now, instead of just leaving it on web location, which is the same box it was in before, you click on email address, and in the email address field you just type in your email address. Make sure it's correct. Otherwise it's not going to do you much good. Okay, greg@gmail.com, that's not my real email address. And click OK. And it's done the same thing there as it's done up there. It's turned that into, in this case, it's turned it into an email address. On this one, it's a web address. Now when you send that email, alright, your prospect will be able to, whoever is in your list will be able to click on that, right? And it'll take them to the web page. So once again, same procedure, copy text. So we'll hit the copy text button. Same thing. It's going to throw all sorts of little things in there. Don't worry about that. You just totally ignore all that. Choose destination. Something I forgot to mention also. You can start working on an email and save it for later on just by hitting the save button, right? And then you can come back to it later on. Okay. And but for now we're just gonna, well, I won't even go any further. You've seen this on the previous videos. Choose destination, just follow the sequence through, same as before. If you did save the email, I'm not even going to save this. Actually I will, I'll save it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll save it just quickly because I'm running out of time. Right, now if we go into create, the next time we come into the responder, instead of, we're not going to use create a message this time, we're not going to use reuse as sent message, we're going to use my messages, because that's where, when you save a message for later use, that's where it stores it, in my messages. So this time we're going to go into there, my messages, and now we're going to click on edit. Right, edit, okay, that's the one. Have you seen this new fat loss info? Edit, and it should bring up that same email that we were just working on. There it is with the link, with the active email link as well. And now you just go through, you can make changes to that and then save it again, or you can simply choose destination and follow the procedure through to send it to your list. There you go. I've got more videos to create for you to show you how to use this software, but that is how you put an active link inside your email. Thanks very much. I'll see you in the next video.